Bradley Cohen. But when I was a kid, people called me by lots of names. My brother Jeff called me Dr. Bobo. My mom called me Honey. And the kids at school, well, they called me everything, from spaz to freak. I didn't have many friends, actually, but I did have a constant companion. I can barely remember a time it wasn't there. Now, sometimes it wasn't a problem for me. Other times, it was.
Drop what? Drop books? Stop it. What? Stop making them scared, Brad. What's wrong? Leave me alone, baby.
What is going on?
Come on, bring it on.
Stop that fighting right now.
Come on.
Get back to class. Stop that nonsense. You are in big trouble, mister. The girl fell in the mud and got dirty.
One thing my constant companion and I agreed on was that we hated school. I couldn't wait till I got out. No more homework, no more books, no more teachers' dirty looks. My companion first showed up when I was 6, but it was years before it had a name. Now, the shrink said I was just hyper. I made funny noises and acted weird to draw attention to myself. It was just a phase. I'd grow out of it and be normal. Like everybody else. Through it all, my constant companion stuck with me. Now, to my friends, I'm just regular old Brad. The guy who likes baseball and who loves cheesy 80s music. Which they think is much weirder than the noises I make. Afternoon, officer. Was I speeding?
12 miles over the limit. St. Louis, huh? You a tourist?
No, I live in Atlanta now. I just moved here. I guess I was a little distracted.
Son, you been drinking?
No. No, sir. I have Tourette syndrome.
Take it easy, son. I'm gonna need you to sign this now. So what kind of job you looking for?
Teaching. Gonna be a teacher. I get that look a lot, but I never let it get to me.
I see you have a BA from Bradley University. That's in Illinois, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Graduated cum laude. High recommendations. Your student teaching evals are outstanding. Excellent. What made you decide to go into teaching?
It's all I ever wanted to do. I feel like I was born to teach.
Why choose Atlanta? I mean, Missouri's your home.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking of becoming a Braves fan. So, Georgia honors my Illinois teaching certificate. Plus, I fell in love with Atlanta when I worked down here as a camp counselor. I live here now. So does my dad and my stepmom.
Well, it's nice to have family here to give you support.
Maybe we should talk about the elephant.
Elephant?
In the room, my Tourette's.
No, the Americans with Disabilities Act doesn't allow me to ask.
I know, but I would like to tell you, just like I tell the kids in my classes. See, I explain to them that it's a brain thing that causes me to make these strange noises. They're like sneezes, irrepressible. When you have to, you have to.
How do they react?
Once they understand, they're fine with it. It's never caused a problem in the classroom. All I want is a chance. Just get me the interviews and let me prove to them that I can do the job. The Americans with Disabilities Act says I'm entitled to a chance.
Here he is. Brad, can you come over here a minute, please? Hillary's got an announcement to make.
Some of you may have noticed an observer hanging around school the last few weeks. Well, he was here to assess one of our teachers, Mr. Cohen. And I'm here to announce that our very own Brad Cohen has been chosen from amongst all the new educators in the state of Georgia to be Sallie Mae's first-year Teacher of the Year.
As I looked at my students, I felt like a kid inside, because children look at life differently than most adults. They see the world and say, I will, not I can't. And so did I. The shirt is too tight, the label's digging into my back.
I cut out the label. I don't know what you're so nervous about. You're in front of a crowd every day.
Well, these aren't second graders. No. Oh, man, I wish I was invisible.
Well, that is something you will never have to worry about. Hold still, hold still.
I love you.
Come on, Bobo, you can get through this.
Don't worry, he's gonna get through it.
The noise you just heard is the Tourette syndrome I've been living with since I was 6 years old. I'm standing up here today because the love and support of a lot of people put me up here. My family, my school family, my students, and all my friends. I owe this award to all of them. But I also owe it to the toughest and most dedicated teacher I have ever had, my constant companion, my Tourette's. Now, some of you may think that's pretty weird to thank a disability. And calling it a great teacher, that's really weird. I mean, what could I possibly learn from a disability? Yes, Galen.
You learn to keep going.
Eli?
You learn not to let it stop you.
Yes, Thomas.
You learn not to let it win.
That's right. Coping with my Tourette's has taught me the most valuable lesson that anyone could ever learn. And that is to never let anything stop you from chasing your dream. From working, or playing, or falling in love. That's right. Coping with my Tourette's has taught me the most valuable lesson that... Yes, Thomas.
Can you